Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you came for another round, welcome back. So, today we are playing Azorius Angels, and this is a deck that was suggested by one of my 4 subscribers, yay! The guy is called Joe Smo, and he had been running up against Azorius control deck, which ran Baneslayer Angels, Lyra Dawnbringer, Teferis, I think he mentioned Time Wipe. Basically a blue-white control deck. And he felt that it had the answers to everything that he was trying to do, and he wanted to find out more about it. So I tried to recreate it, and one thing that I was interested in doing was to find out how good Fateful Absence is, because I know that many people have been saying, like from the beginning, that this was an awesome card. Like when it first was spoiled, people were saying like this is the best removal spell in the format, in the historic format that is. And then it came out and people started playing with it, and they realized that this is pretty much a shitty card, because you are giving your opponent a free draw. Really not the best thing in the world. So what I tried to do was to run this deck with Karn the Great Creator, because we want to be a deck that has pretty much answer to everything. So that's why we can have a sideboard consisting of 7 cards. Like when you are playing best of 1, you get a sideboard with 7 cards. If you are playing best of 3, then you have 15 cards, but whatever. We have more than enough cards to be able to tutor up answers for most of the most prominent decks in the format. So I think this is pretty awesome. Karn has a static ability that makes it so activated abilities of artifacts your opponent controls can't be activated. So if we are having a Karn in play and we are removing creatures with Fateful Absence, they can't draw cards with it, which is awesome. And that comes up quite often. It might seem like it's this is magical Christmas land and it will never happen, but it happens quite a lot, and I think it's pretty awesome to have unconditional removal, so to say. So that's nice. In the sideboard we are running some hate cards, like I mentioned. We run Tormod's Crypt, Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, Shadow Spear, Ratchet Bomb, Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Platinum Angel. And I must say that the sideboard have been doing great wonders with all of my matchups, I would say, because we can tutor up Tormod's Crypt against Phoenix decks, like all of the other graveyard based decks, as well as Grafdigger's Cage. You can also run this if you are playing against humans or something that are playing what's it called, Collected Company. You pretty much shut that down. Pithing Needle to take care of planeswalkers that are giving you a hard time, and also manlands. You can name like a lair of the Hydra with the Pithing Needle or whatever. Shadow Spear, this is only just to give Platinum Angel lifelink if you want to. Also buffs your Baneslayer Angel and Lyra by 1 and gives them trample if they have flying creatures that can block Baneslayer Angel and Lyra. So just to get the damage through, we can tutor up this with Karn. And we have Ratchet Bomb to take care of things that we otherwise can't take care of. Sorcerer's Spyglass, just to... yeah, it has pretty much the same thing that Pithing Needle has, but on top of this you can take a look at the opponent's hand and you can choose a card name, but it doesn't have to be the card name of a card that the opponent has in their hand. It could be anything. So if you're up against something that you know is running a specific card or activated ability of a specific card or something, you can cast this and just name Lair of the Hydra, like I said before, or Teferi, or Karn. You can pretty much name anything, as long as it has an activated ability. And then we have Platinum Angel, and this is a pretty interesting one because you would be surprised how many decks that cannot really take care of Platinum Angel. So if you get this out running against Gruul Shamans or some other things that doesn't have kill spells in it, you pretty much have won. They don't have anything to do against Platinum Angel. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. But otherwise, it runs pretty much like any other Azorius control deck. We are running Vetoes. This is another thing that I wanted to try it out. Like, you know, I think it was also mentioned by Joe when he requested it that it ran Thassa's Intervention, and I think it has been pretty good actually, because when you're low on lands and you really want to hit your 4th and 5th land to cast Teferi or whatever, this can really help you with that. So it scales up. And we are running Search for Azcanta. It also turns into Azcanta the Sunken Ruin, which can really boost you in the late game when you're trying to find a really specific piece. Like I have tried to find Karn like most of the time to just shut down specific things that the opponent is trying to do. So that is pretty awesome. Then we are running a whole lot of sweepers, because I have found that the meta is pretty aggressive right now, and it's very creature based. So I think we are doing a okay job in running at least. Now we're running 6 sweepers. You might think that's a bit too much, but I think it's quite okay in the meta as it is right now. Maybe later we want to scale back to maybe 3 or 4, but I think that 6 is pretty good at this moment. But then we are running Banishing Light, 3 of them, 3 Absorbs, Narset, always good, like denying the opponent extra draws. You dig for 4 with the -2. It's, yeah, I don't think I have to talk too much about this. Then Karn we have covered already. Teferi, you all know Teferi. Not much of an introduction. Baneslayer Angel, just a good beater. 5/5 flying, first strike, lifelink, protection from demons, and protection from dragons. And you know, dragons are a thing right now. So yeah, it's pretty solid. Lyra, yeah. You could argue, why am I running 2 and 2 splits? I just think it feels good. I don't know. It doesn't have protection from dragons or demons, but it has all of the other things that you are really looking for, like first strike and flying and lifelink. And it also boosts your other Baneslayer Angels and Platinum Angels as well, if you want to close the game quicker. Yeah, then we have our mana base. Not much going on. We have 2 manlands, 1 cave of the Frost Dragon, 1 hall of the Storm Giants. Then we are running 7 of the basics, 3 plains and 4 islands, 1 Castle Vantress, and then we are running 4 of each dual land, you know, for Deserted Beach, Glacial Fortress, Hallowed Fountain, and 4 of the pathways. So yeah, that is pretty much the deck, and I hope that you are eager to see it, because it was really fun to play. For those who want to build it, I have put the deck list down below in the description, so you can just copy it from there. And please do like Joe Smo did, and just comment if you want me to try a deck that you want me to try, or yeah, something like that. Just let me know if you have an idea. Okay, peace. Okay, so we go first, and we have a pretty, yeah, I think it's pretty good hand. We have 3 lands at least, so yeah, it's a keep. So let's play the Hallowed Fountain first. Opponent's turn. Overgrown tomb and okay, cat. Okay, so this can be interesting. We do have a Karn, so we can find some hate. And let's keep up Dovin's Veto if we get to counter a oven right now. Hopefully. Shocks in, Ravenous Squirrel, and no follow-up. Okay, nothing. So I wonder what that shock was indicating. At least for now, I don't think I have the guts to play Search for Azcanta, so let's keep up Dovin's Veto. Trail. Well, let that resolve. Could be a bait. Nothing. Okay. Storm. Still can't play Search. Opponent goes to attacks. Now we play Search. And we can also hold up Fateful Absence if we need to counter something really, really irritating. Or counter, I mean to remove something really irritating. We'll just end the turn here. Sacking the cat, so they are able to draw with the Trail of Crumbs. And you return the cat. Counter on the squirrel, and I assume they pay 1. Yes. And there is an oven. So I'm pretty sure we know what to do at this stage. Okay. That is a problem. Okay, so let's see. We might as well deny them seeing our hand at least. I will give them that to lead with the Thoughtseize. Okay, so no sacking the cat before combat to deal some extra damage, but still. It could be the squirrel would have become a 5/5, but yeah, I guess that's good for us. We want to have the land so we can time wipe here. So next turn we can play Karn and find some piece of graveyard hate. Okay, so let's see. We don't need that. There's a land. Play Karn. And will -2. And this means they also can't activate the oven. So let's take Cage. Okay, so here they can kill Karn, but no worries.
I will return.
Can... do we need it? We have 6 lands. We can need a 7th, so we can play a Baneslayer Angel and hold up Fateful Absence. They are dealing us 1 damage. So now we can start gaining some life with the Baneslayer Angel. Ending the turn here. It's really amazing how this cage really saved us here. Put that into the grave. Okay, so now we have a sweeper if we need it. Let's play Lyra to buff the Baneslayer Angel. Make it a 6/6. Okay, this looks like a concession. We're up to 9. Yeah. I suppose they scoop it up here. Let's block. And they gain 3. And a concession. Good game. Okay, not the best of hands, but I think it's keepable. I mean, we don't have any interaction, but we do have an Narset. Okay, 5 lands in hand, a bit too much, but we can get by. Okay, so we're up against a Yorion deck. Looks like Celestia color right now. Could be banned, I suppose. Charming Prince. Suppose they are scrying. One top, one bottom. Okay, Abzan colors. Interesting. So we can play the Fortress and Banishing Light on the Prince. Unfortunately, we don't have anything in the sideboard to do something about Yorion and enters the battlefield effects. I suppose a Torpor Orb would be nice, but we don't have that in the format. Okay, Doomskar. Let's play the island and... This Mind Triton makes me think that they are running some kind of graveyard stuff. But you don't see that very often with the Orion. Let's take the Fateful Absence. Attacking Narset.
Fury will only lead you astray.
So let's see. They are shocking in, so they have 5 lands now. Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. Okay, there we have an ultimatum. So we are definitely looking at some kind of graveyard shenanigans. So here I think we... play a land and then play Karn, I suppose. Let's think about it for a second. I think... Yeah, we can go for Teferi and try to draw. Because we do have Fateful Absence to remove the Cavalier. So then we can play Karn and then find our graveyard hate. So I assume they attack one each, and they do. Yeah, and here we play Fateful Absence. So let's see what they put on top of their library. I would suppose they put an ultimatum there because they are pretty close to 7 mana. And Narset is down. Okay, Renegade Rallier. They are able to return a permanent card with the value, mana value 2 or less. So they return the Innkeeper. Play a Triome. They don't really have anything else. So I don't think that we really care about them playing Ultimatum here. Okay, so what we can do next is to... We can plus Teferi first. See what we draw.
Skip to the good part.
Okay, so let's play the Fountain tapped. Play Karn. -2 and find a cage. And so you can see they can't activate their clue or sack the treasure for mana. Okay, so they are all attacking Teferi.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
So let's see what they do. Tapping 5 mana. They might be playing Yorion here. Blinking everything, I guess. Okay, so they return a land. And they shock it in. Okay, interesting. So now we can Doomskar. And play search. And here we can -2 again and see if we can find something interesting. I mean, let's take a Torment script just for like a backup plan if they are able to remove the cage somehow. Looks like they are drawing. Okay. Not doing much here. Okay, Narset. And we are not flipping Azcanta yet, but we want Narset for sure.
Past, present, and keep an open mind.
And we find and absorb, which is very nice here. Just plus Karn, cast Lyra. Okay, Wrath. Not much we can do about that. And so now we are at 5. I think we need that. So we can -2 on our Narset, which we have in play already.
Just the trick for
Another absorb. And let's plus Karn.
There is great power in the things we make.
Dig a little bit deeper. Maybe we find a Teferi.
So many mysteries to uncover. Meditate.
Oh yes.
Prepare.
And I suppose we play Teferi here.
Sorry I'm late. No time for a break.
Okay, so we can play it, pay 2 life, untap, and we have absorb up. Yeah, I think the Innkeeper is fine here. Yes, that we want to counter. We don't want them to either take away our Narset or Karn. That we can put in a library, we'll transform the search. And now we can -2 again. Here we can take an angel, play it. Just to have some kind of threat here. Because it looks like we will have to win by damage or by Teferi ultimate. And we have mana up to activate the Sunken Ruin. Activate the castle again. Yorion, that we want to counter. And we still have removal mana up if there's something even more scarier. That doesn't do much here. Ah, Baneslayer Angel. Nice.
You know what? I'm not done.
There's a Doomskar. Can play this tapped. Play the Angel. And we don't want to risk anything by activating by turning a cage into a creature or something like that. They are down to 9, so they are dead on board if they can't do anything in the following turn. Okay, really trying to find something here. Okay, looks like a concession. Great. Yeah, I think this is keepable. So we play the island first. Okay, some either it's goblins or burn. No, that was not what I supposed to do. Okay, looks like burn. Okay, so we don't need to wipe the board just yet. Another firebrand. Or sideways monkey, as some refer to him. I think now is a pretty good time to board wipe. Yeah. Okay, so let's hope for an untapped land, so we can play an angel to start gaining some life. Okay, Bone Crusher. Yes, exactly what we needed. I think they will have a pretty rough time to get back from this. Or if they are able to... Okay. So they can deal 2 maximum. No problem. So we'll play Lyra here to boost the power of Baneslayer Angel. And they scoop it up. Yeah, this looks like a diverse hand. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep this. Okay, I'll call it Lifegain. Always. The plague of the format. Ah, Bishop. Bishop, Bishop. I will gladly Fateful Absence this. Yeah. Can't have that. They crack the clue. Okay. I think Narset here.
My prowess is on home your prowess.
Day of Judgment. Or Teferi. We still have Time Wipe. But we don't have the 5th land. Either way, I think we would grab Teferi. Because on the following turn we can play Search for Azcanta and the Pathway, then we can sort of scry for a land the following turn. Attacking in. They're going face. Interesting.
Keep an open mind.
Karn. Yes. But we wait a bit. What do we have in the sideboard to counteract this? I guess they go for Narset. Or they just don't care anymore. Yeah. Absorb. I think we draw it. Don't don't really feel the need to time wipe here.
Right on schedule. No time for a break.
They gain 2, 3 with the cleric class. Put the counter on the angel. Bishop. Consider him dead. Teferi. Yeah.
Time for plan B. As soon as I think of one.
That can go to the graveyard. I guess that we time wipe and we can uptick Teferi and hold up
We need to
Absorb.
move quickly.
We don't care too much about this 1/1. Birth. Yeah. They got it. If they play something like Resplendent Angel or something like that, we'll definitely counter it.
Enough.
No. Okay then. I think he can also go to the grave. Play the Frost Dragon here.
Hurry.
And so we can also play Karn. Tutor up something. We cannot play it if we want to, or we can play a 1-drop, I suppose. So I think that maybe Ratchet Bomb is pretty good. Otherwise, they will probably have some things to block our flyers with. So maybe we want Shadow Spear instead. Or just a peek at their hand would be also a great option, but we cannot play that this turn. I think we'll take the Spyglass, but we will not cast it. Emissary. A no-brainer counter. Still going for Teferi.
I'm getting close for this.
That can also go to the graveyard. Okay, so now we can take a look. Okay. I don't think I have ever seen this card. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 more life, okay, they create a 4/4. Okay. But we will, what can we name here? Maybe Sarah. I'm not sure if they play Sarah the Benevolent, but we name it.
We need to move quickly.
think that we'll uptick here.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, so they put a counter on that one. And we can Fateful Absence it if we need to. Because they can't really draw with it anyways. With the clue, that is. Absorb. We could find the Ratchet Bomb to blow up both the Cleric class and this Angel right here. Sorry, can't do it. Feels so good. Grave. Yes. Dovin's Veto. Uptick.
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, and we'll find
I will not
Ratchet Bomb. Play it. Feeling pretty good about our position here. Okay. No attacks. Okay, so they did gain 4. Remove this now. Okay, so the question is, do we... Nah. Place a counter on it. Should we... Maybe we should keep this as a counter, actually. But we'll activate Sunken Ruin. I think we can take the Absence. And we take our turn. Play the Hallowed Fountain tapped. And we'll return this.
Reverse.
Uptick.
Awaken.
And we can actually start attacking with the Frost Dragon. Or we just want to keep activating Vantress or Sunken Ruin. I think that's actually what we want to do. So here we are basically keeping them from playing this Angel. So they play the Angel. And now I think we blow up this. And we can activate... Really, I think we want to activate Vantress to find a an Angel or something like that. Yeah, now we can activate this. Okay, went past the Lyra. Let's see what we find.
Some solutions must be built.
I think that we just keep on going. Can activate this. We could take an Absorb as insurance. And we'll activate Vantress. Scry those away. And we'll take our turn.
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, so now I think we are at a point where we just actually take Angel and play it. And we will need to discard here. We'll just get rid of a land. Activate here. And we take our turn. So we'll uptick Teferi first.
Hurry.
Uptick here. We'll cast Lyra. Boost the Angel. Play this. Can actually play the Narset as well. Activate her. Okay. And we'll go attacking. And we scoop it up.